Coming to you from sunny Orlando, Florida, welcome to the Paperstac podcast, where we cover current topics in the note industry, give you tactics for your note business, and talk with industry leaders to make you a better note investor. And now, your hosts, Brett Berkey and Rick Allen.
We are here to bring you something that I personally never would have thought of, but Rick, it's very important. And these are one of our snackables, which are very short videos that it's time to just get a little bit of a golden nugget and get on with your day. Rick, what was this that you were talking about a second ago?
How to choose your loan servicer. It's kind of, loan servicers are going to be very integral part of your investing strategy. And you want to make sure you're choosing the right loan servicer for what you plan on doing. And there's a bunch of different things out there that you can look at when you're analyzing a servicer. I'm going to focus on 3 of them today. Price is obviously one. The second one is going to be what services they offer. And then the third one is going to be their technology interface. All things that are very important. So let's start with price. Actually, you know what? We'll start with services because that'll dictate the flow into price. Let's look at services. Are you going to be, one of the things you want to ask yourself is, A, what kind of loans do I have? Do I have performing loans or non-performing loans? And please understand that even the best of performing loans will turn non-performing at times. Not everyone, but there's a chance that it could happen. Life happens, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to look at, do I have performing? Do I have non-performing? Most all servicers are going to be able to handle a performing loan. All servicers should be able to handle a performing loan. That's about as easy as it gets. If it's a non-performing loan, that's where you want to start looking at the servicer and saying, what services do they provide for the non-performing? What sort of loss mitigation services? What are they going to do to help me get the loan reperforming? And you want to look at, marry and match up their services with your expectations on what you're going to be doing. So for instance, you may be somebody who's very hands-on as a servicer. And it's, I like to do the loss mitigation. I have my own flows. I go in there, I do it. And there's great company. FCI is a good one that you can get in there, really set up your own loss mitigation that you're going to run and drive the strategy on it. Or maybe you're somebody who's more of, I like to take a back seat and let them handle it. And then, there's servicers out there, SN maybe. The SN's got a very robust, I'm not saying that FCI doesn't have robust, but now SN likes to take control, likes to handle that. So you want to match that up. Next thing you want to look at is price. What's the cost? That's a big thing. On performing stuff, I've seen loans out there, servicing out there as cheap as like $10 or $15, and as high on performing stuff is like $35. That's a huge difference. $35, not a lot of money unless it's a $200 loan payment, and then you're knocking out nearly 25% of your revenue, and it's going to start affecting your yield.
Are you new to the mortgage note industry? Have you been wanting to learn the step-by-step process to purchase your first mortgage note? Well, you're in luck. We've convinced our CEO, Rick Allen, to break down everything he knows about mortgage note investing. Through a series of 50 videos, you'll get everything from start to finish of where to purchase notes, how to purchase notes, and all of Rick's investing techniques he has developed over the many years. From performing note tactics to non-performing notes, Rick gives you everything he knows about investing. Bonuses include our glossary of industry terms, Rick's own proprietary calculators he created to evaluate notes, discounts from our partners, our Rolodex of vendors, a private Facebook group, along with a lot more. We've packed so much content into the Academy to take you from beginner to expert in no time. To learn more about the Academy, go to academy.paperstac.com/welcome. Again, that is academy.paperstac.com/welcome.
So loan servicing is another big one. When you're looking at the non-performing side, they charge a lot. Some companies do full service, you're going to pay for it. And don't just look at what's my monthly. You want to get in there and you want to look at the details page on if they get a loan reperforming. Sometimes it's 1 point. You're going to pay a point on the UPB.
Really?
Yeah. If they do loss mitigation for you, have to understand that there's more than just that monthly, like $95 or $85 or whatever you're paying. You have to go back and look, okay, what are the stuff where I don't say nickel and dime, but they nickel and dime you. Now, if they're doing full service and they're getting stuff paying, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
But if you're doing the work and then they're trying to set up where they're getting paid for these certain hurdles that overcome, but you do all the work and you just need to be careful of that. And then the last thing is the technology interface. We live in a digital world right now. And if you have portfolios and you're investing in mortgage notes, you want to be able to jump in there and look and see what's going on. I know as a trader on Paperstac, I'm constantly having people ask me questions, and I need to go on there and download pay history or get servicing notes or go check the status of a foreclosure. If they don't have an active or an online portal for you to log into, for me, that's a drawback. And the only reason is just because, look, as an investor, especially if I'm driving strategy, I need to have access to the bare minimum of like payment history or loan servicing notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if I can run other reports, great. And then obviously, if I'm choosing a loan servicer and they happen to have an API integration with Paperstac where everything flows seamlessly into there.
Yeah.
That's one that I would really look at.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hint, hint, there might be one coming this way. Yeah, that's it. Think about those things when you're choosing your servicer. What services they offer? Does it match up with my strategy? How much are they going to cost me? And hey, look, do they have a technology interface that's going to allow me to easily access my stuff?
That's smart.
Yeah. So that's a little snackable for you. Hopefully a little knowledge bomb. Boom. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
See you.